And to consider one's own deed at the same time as also as the effect of a higher being, this is a combination of concepts which we must indeed think together in the idea of a world and of a highest good, but which can be intuited only by one who penetrates to the cognition of the supersensible world and sees the manner in which this grounds the sensible world. Leibniz loosens this knot by rejecting the libertarian theory in favor of a universally predetermining providence. Kant's early writings back Leibniz here. Jesuit libertarians, including Molina and Suarez, seek to unravel the knot with the help of a sophisticated theory of divine concurrence with free acts. Their theory is designed to preserve robust dependence of such acts on God without destroying creatures' freedom with regard to omission or specification. Suarez's version employs Molina's doctrine of middle knowledge and an ingenious model of conditional divine concurrences with free acts. It's not explored by Kant, and it's not clear how much he understands of it. What is clear is that the critical philosophy expresses deep unease about proposals to reduce the tension between dependence and freedom by strengthening the role of grace. It's tempting to conclude that Kant is thereby forced to a more deistic position on which the bonds of creaturely dependence on God are relaxed. I believe it's important for an understanding of the critical philosophy to recognize his firm rejection of this conclusion. God's mere conservation of causes acting by a necessity of nature is described as a complete ontological dependence of such causes and their effects. Kant denies that concurrentism strengthens creaturely dependence on God in this case because he thinks the position is unintelligible. Even those free acts not subordinated to predetermining providence continue to be described by God as effects, by Kant, as effects of God. He writes in this passage I just quoted that one must consider one's own deed at the same time also as the effect of a higher being. His libertarian theory of freedom is never presented as justifying a deistic dilution of creaturely dependence. Instead, Kant simply acknowledges the tension between demands of ontological dependence and those of morality, while holding out for the possibility of a resolution beyond human understanding. I should say that was the way this paper ended. I should add one final sentence. Since I wrote this paper, I became aware that there is the optimistic San Diego school of resolving this problem of Kant interpretation. So perhaps the situation isn't quite as dire as it seems from that passage. Thank you.